What do you say to the critics who are saying that, asking for, the 20 to 30% increase is crazy, and how are you combating those people?
I'd say that the teachers union actually asked for 24% in the first year of this contract. And really that has to do with two things. It has to do with the fact that there was a contractually promised 4% raise that was taken away, canceled essentially, last year. And the second thing has to do with the fact that our work is going to be much harder next year. There's going to be a new Common Core curriculum. There's going to be a new teacher evaluation system in which teachers will be fired or promoted based on the standardized test scores of our students. And then instructional time is going to go up by as 20% in terms of what the board is talking about right now. So our wage demand is directly related to what's happening in our jobs. Now, obviously, we don't think we're going to, in the end, wind up with 24%. It's in an initial bargaining position. But the board has asked us to, for a 5-year contract, and offered only 2%. So, we'll move ahead on that basis.
Okay. And then what do you think is going to be the biggest hurdle in negotiations with CPS?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. Partly what will be difficult will be all the issues around the longer day, and we obviously want to make it a better day. Our 4 main demands have been about smaller classes, have been about a better day, have been about fair compensation, and then issues on job security. And that last one's hard as well, because as I mentioned in my remarks, that they closed a lot of schools in Chicago. They're closing 10 or 15 a year, and when they do that, the people who work in those schools many times are excellent teachers. That is, they've been working a whole career, 25 years, never had a bad job evaluation in their life, and those people are out, and it's difficult for them to get rehired. So our feeling about that is that one of the things that's necessary in this contract is to get some justice, get some job security in that situation, and that's something which up to now the board's really not been willing to consider.